after you, champion. You mark the safe targets. I'll bring them down.
Come on, stay up with me. I feel like I'm about to be sick. Yeah, gonna be honest. That is a bit worse than a bit of nausea. Focus. Focus on your partner. Strike with purpose. Captain Alana Starsong. She's staying focused on her partner. Anticipate your partner's next move.
No. This one belongs to me. Nothing quite as satisfying as taking out an Alliance commander. And so easily.
And they don't even notice. Can't take her out. Can't take him out. Even though they do end up dead, and from poison too. My chest. My chest is... I can't breathe. Just need to rest. Shroud of Concealment, stealthed. I feel strange. Huh, this is pretty forgiving. She said nothing. Everything... Christ, everything is so dark. Okay, here's some more. There's an astronaut priestess who's given herself power word fortitude. There's Malsurian. See if we can nab you. This is the most dangerous one of all. But no, they're too focused on what they're doing. They don't even notice that the trainer that's been barking at them is dead. Just feeling if you stab one of them, they'll notice. Wonder why this quest is called Everyone Has a Price. Oh, it's true.
That should do it. How does it feel to single-handedly sack an entire city?
Calderon.
I do so.
We did it. Hopefully the other outposts fared as well as we did. My end of the bargain is done, Bud Elf. Even though this guy's flagged as Silvermoon, I guess maybe he's a High Elf? That or he's a Bud Elf and it's just... Well, being weird again. I'm going to check on the other outposts to make sure none of my brothers and sisters are in trouble. Meet with the war chief and inform her that Azeroth has been secured. If everything has gone according to plan, she'll be well on her way. Oh, and try not to hog all the glory, yeah? Or Ash smirks at you.
Let's teach these savages a lesson, shall we?
Well, you're punctual.
What joy is there in this curse?
Wait, she says nothing? That looks wrong.
I have no time for
There we go. Just cleaning my glasses. That was a perfectly executed strike, Calderon. Surfang shall establish her troops here now that Astronar is ours. I shall continue my hunt for the only creature that can stop our march to victory, Malfurion Stormrage. Our next order of business will be to establish a foothold at the base of Darkshore. Commander Grimfang of the Zormgar outpost should be able to accommodate an incoming army. Inform him of her arrival, and ensure the necessary preparations are made. Okay. Speak with Commander Grimfang, the Innkeeper, and the Weaponsmith. And much like when I was trying to record this on the Alliance side, dogs are barking yet again. Because of course they are. So what 5 point is that meant to be? The sludge works. All the 5 points I think were just off to one side. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Christ, I can't see. Mortal creature, you are the infestation that must be cleansed. Harbinger Apiok. It's rather not unique, but it's a bit of a different faceless one model. It's like a clear, like, it doesn't look too different from the ones that we normally face, but it's a bit of a different jig to it, you know? Or is that the new Battle for Azeroth model? I can't remember. Apparently in Battle for Azeroth they do get a rejig. I don't see any of them. Oh yeah, I read that on the wiki. I saw the pictures on the wiki. But that could be a Battle for Azeroth rejig of the model, or this was the counter model he had. In which case, it's rather unique. Well, because I don't remember any other faceless one looking quite like this. You know, it looks like a unique take on what you normally see. So either it's a new model, or it's a unique take for a random enemy here. But, Keeper Heartwise. Also, Heartwise. That sounds like a very familiar name. I think there's some, like, YouTuber or some, like, internet person with such a name. Or something close to it. Okay, here's the commander. Zormgar will be a new bastion of power against our enemies under my watch. Glory to the Horde. Commander, the war chief asks that you prepare your outpost for an incoming army. Zormgar will stand ready for the Horde. Probably should clarify that it's an allied army, not an enemy army. But he seems to have gotten the image. The war chief needs rations and lodgings for an incoming army. Well, 3 beds and 2 beds, 3 hammocks. We are a small outpost, but I'll gather what we have. The war chief and our army will want for nothing, I swear. Oktar Ogar. War Chief Sylvanas Windrunner requests your aid repairing our soldiers' weapons. My forge is always ready, Calderin. Excuse me. Alright. Let's just make our way back to Astronar and chat with High Overlord Surfang. Probably then get sent into Darkshore itself. That's my guess. Because we need to see the rise of the Wisp Ball. Then we'll probably head up into Foulwood and go across. Well, actually, we'll probably be sent back. Like, remember how on the line side, we went to Teldrassil, rallied people, then we had to wait a week. We'll probably have a similar similar point where we'll have to wait a week. Then we'll, since the week's already been waited, we'll immediately go on. So maybe we'll wait a week at Felwood, maybe we'll wait a week, then we'll head to Felwood, and then we'll progress. Let's wait and see. In a moment. They certainly moved through here quick, given that we didn't see him when we'd actually moved in with our people. Oh, I guess our people must have... We must have popped in, done what we did, then got the fuck out. Like, we mustn't have been here for long at all. I'm actually really puzzled as to how things lined up. Because it did look like Sylvanas and her people turned up like immediately after the assassination. But the Wisps were like flowing through here, and we were ahead of Sir Fang's army. But maybe if we play more, we'll find out.
Speak, where did all of these wisps come from?
A force this large has not moved in Ashenvale in a long time. I hope Zormgar is ready to accommodate the might of the Horde. Sounds like a penis joke. The might of the Horde. Do you see all the wisps about? I've seen this once before, when the demon Archimond was felled by the sting of hundreds, thousands of wisps. This can only mean one thing. Malfurion is beckoning the aid of his ancestors. The war chief has already taken a scouting party ahead to Darkshore to intercept him. Please, Calderin, find the war chief and see if she has yet caught her prey. We have secured all of Ashenvale, but we must keep the pressure on. And we got 75 rep with the Horde. You get rep with the whole of your faction, I think, as for doing these. So it's pretty nice. I don't know if I actually got any rep on Palnai, even though I haven't done any. I'm not exalted with two guys in like the Pandaren and the Gilneans. I'm not exalted with them. I don't know, maybe I'm exalted with the Horde. If the Horde is its own little bracket, maybe I'm exalted with that. Like, look, the Horde Expedition and Sunreavers is a separate thing. So, anyway. Moving on. Actually, out of curiosity. Alright. Just curious as to what level of rep I got.
What joy is there?
Let me approach Calderin.
Will come no further, Batch.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush them! Oh, fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
It seems like the other thing happened at the exact same time. No, to put a time frame to it, I'm guessing when we went over to the into the outpost, maybe the Lions had moved in, teleported in, they'd seen their bit, and they'd moved on. Like, there's a bigger time delay here, like waiting for the army to march up, than what we saw. Maybe. Like, the Lions, while the army was marching up, the Lions did their bit and then moved on. And around the same time, this happened here with Sylvanas. It just feels disconnected enough that I'm confused. Not confused, but it's jarring to me. I prefer, precise details, very detailed, structured thing, and here it just feels a little, okay, were they in two, like, alternate universe versions of Astronar? Did someone step through a temporal, like a dimensional rift there? Like, what's going on? I've been tracking Malfurion's every movement. The Ward of the Forest cannot hope to outmatch one who served as Ranger General of Silvermoon. Careful, Calderin. The forest is still brimming with Storm Mage's forces. Look out behind you.
It's too far away.
Really? Did 2 Huntresses really think they could take on Sylvanas and a Demon Hunter? And 2 wolves and a monkey? Okay, it was 6, but they're deciding to attack in, you know, a few at a time, because that's a smart idea. It's nice to see Huntresses actually throwing glaives, though the wind-up is weird. At least it did have weapon bounce. Okay, I also have 2 Sylvanas fighting at the same time. They're doubly fucked. I don't just have one. I've more than one. Actually, I suppose weapon wind-up almost makes sense. Think of it as less like weapon wind-up and more like attack cooldown. Just thinking of it in regards to their Warcraft 3 counterpart. Malfurion will soon return with an army. He's still there. The Kaldor have finally halted our progress. In a perfect world, we could have marched all the way to Alberdine and taken Teldrassil before they could even slow us down. But it matters little. Malfurion will try and hold us back until his fleet returns from Siltus. Until then, his army is too small. If only we could find a path through these damned wisps. I have an idea. Let's have a chat with Surfang.
There will be nowhere to run when next we meet Malfurion.
Didn't see the ambush on the Horde side, on the Lion side, which is weird. Though, like, they could have easily represented it. So I'm not sure why that little bit was chopped out. Sad, because just a couple moments ago I was buddies with Malfurion. How quickly things change. And by that I mean I was just leveling up through what's the place? Valshrar. I was just leveling up through there, and you buddy up with Tyrande and Malfurion, and now they hate me. Oh, that's only like an hour or 2 ago. You'll be seeing that at some stage, but not for a while. Random floating runes.
What joy is there in
You're asking a question to me?
Nope.
The Kaldor have begun to reinforce Darkshore. Our path to Teldrassil will be more difficult than we'd anticipated. Malfurion knows that his Wisp Ball is a temporary measure. He's buying time for reinforcements to arrive in Teldrassil. It's imperative that we find a way through that wall, and quickly. I want you to take our explosives reserve and apply pressure. You'll not be able to bring it down, but you may be able to find us an opening. I'll have a squadron ready to strike once you break ground. Zarvik Blastwicks should have a few bombarders for the job.
A wall of wisps? Surely this is nothing our Dark Rangers and a few demolishers cannot overcome, my lady.
The scouting party I led to Malfurion underestimated the wisps, and we paid the price for doing so. We cannot destroy the wisps, not in numbers enough to matter, but we may be able to disperse them.
Interesting. The wisps respond to Malfurion's call. But what if more of the forest were to cry out for help?
Precisely what I was thinking. Champion, would you be so kind as to test our theory? What are we, if not
Okay, I need to talk to you. The war chief wants to scare off the wisps, eh? I have just a thing. Want to fight this thing? You want to fight this thing, or do you want to drop the bombs?
You want explosions? Buddy, you got it. Hop into one of these beauties and take it for a spin.
Excuse me. Kind of like this little action bar down here. It's nice. Like a nice skin to it.